My biggest accomplishment at St. Bernard's probably would have to be going to the XBSS retreat, which was Zavarian Brothers Sponsored Schools was what it stands for. It's 13 schools that St. Bernard's is in connection with, and those schools make up just a leadership group, and every year they send 6 juniors and 1 senior to a leadership retreat in West Hartford, Connecticut. So I went as a junior leader, and then I was selected to return again as a senior leader. So I was able to go twice and learn not only about leadership and what I could bring back to the school, but just have an amazing experience as well. So I'd probably say, I mean, this is partly because of baseball as well, but you know, failure, and you're not always going to succeed, and failure is a part of everyday life. That's just kind of how it works. You're going to have ups and downs. But I think I've definitely learned how to, you know, kind of brush those off the back and keep moving forward in everything I do. It sounds like kind of cliche, but it definitely is true, and it's the case in baseball, and it's the case in life and everything I do. Just kind of taking the failures and trying to learn from it and trying to gain from it rather than dwelling in what happened. So probably my mom. I know that's a common answer, but yeah, she's definitely been there for me through everything from the beginning to the end. She's one of those people that I can, not only does she provide for me in everything I do, you know, going here is a big deal, and it was really important to her, and it's really important to me. So just providing for me to go here in the first place is really huge, but also just emotionally and spiritually and all different aspects of my life, she's there for me through it all. So she's really supported me in all those different directions of my life, and I really appreciate it. I've always had an interest in law school and being a lawyer, so I took criminology, constitutional law, different classes here, and from that I've kind of learned about the criminal justice system and you know, prison reform and all that kind of stuff. So I guess one thing that I think I could do realistically if I pursue that occupation would be just to help prisoners and help people in the system to recover and rehabilitate, so when they leave it, they're best fit for their lives rather than going back into the prison system. So I haven't had any personal experience with that, but it's something that I've always thought of doing when I've grown up, so I think that that's a realistic way I could change the world, I guess. So I'm going to be attending Fordham University in the Bronx. Very excited about that. I'm going to be studying communications and journalism, so I'm thinking about getting into that field, specifically in the sports field, so either sports journalism, sports broadcasting, something along those lines. I think New York City being right there will definitely help to get some internships or get involved and try and pursue that dream. That's a dream I've had since I was a little kid, watching sports in my house. You know, I've always thought about doing that and being that person to be at those events and call those games, so that would definitely be something I want to do for the rest of my life. So.